Democrat. Here's why. Go to the next screen and check this out. Among all Americans, only 1 out of 3, Tony, have a favorable opinion of Nancy Pelosi. 52% say they have an unfavorable opinion of her, and 15% are unsure. I'm going to ask Jerry Moorhead, our cameraman, to zoom right in here. You can see Nancy Pelosi in our Brandy poll is at the top of the CNN political ticker. Tony, we also have numbers about John Boehner, the House Minority Leader right now, who will become the next Speaker of the House. And check these numbers out. This is interesting as well. 3 out of 10 say they have a favorable opinion of Boehner. 22% say they have an unfavorable opinion. But check that out at the bottom. 48% of those who questions say they don't know enough about Boehner yet to form an opinion. Something tells me when he becomes the House Speaker, that 48% is going to drop, Tony.
Yeah. Okay, what do we, Americans, think of the Senate party leaders?
Yeah, and you know what? The Senate party leaders were just re-elected just a few minutes ago on Capitol Hill. Let's start with Mitch McConnell. He was the Senate Minority Leader. He will continue to be the Senate Minority Leader. What do Americans think? Well, 26% giving him a thumbs up, say they have a favorable opinion. 23% unfavorable. And look at that, 51% still don't know enough about Mitch McConnell to really form an opinion on him. What about Harry Reid? Was the majority leader, going to be the majority leader in the next Congress. And you can see right there that an unfavorable opinion. Only 28% say they think of him in a positive light, 35% unfavorable, and only 37% there say they don't know enough about Harry Reid for forming an opinion, Tony. There you go. The latest. Right here.
There you go. All right. I appreciate it. Thank you, sir. Your next political update in an hour, and for the latest political news, you know where to go. It's CNNPolitics.com.
Vacuum cleaners like these have the same problem. They can lose suction power as you use them. It's because they still rely on bags. As you vacuum, the dust can build up and the suction gets worse and worse. Plus, bags keep on costing. Dyson canisters work very differently. Instead of a bag, dust is captured using powerful cyclonic forces. So there's no loss of suction.
What does it take to excel in today's business world? Our professors know because they've been there, and they work closely with business leaders to develop curriculum to meet the needs of top businesses, which means when our graduates walk in the room, they're not only prepared, they're prepared to lead. DeVry University's Keller Graduate School of Management. Learn how to do the business of you at keller.edu.
Could switching to Geico really save you 15% or more on car insurance? Does a former drill sergeant make a terrible therapist?
That's why yellow makes me sad, I think.
That's interesting. You know what makes me sad? You do! Maybe we should chug on over to Mamby-Pamby land, where maybe we can find some self-confidence for you, you jackwagon! Yes, you.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more.
Okay, the committee that's been hearing the allegations against Congressman Charles Rangel is back in session. Let's listen.
Count 2, conduct in violation of government services, has been approved by the evidence. Count 3, conduct in violation of the precedent rule, committee was unable to reach conclusion by clear, convincing evidence and provided by a vote or vote. Count 4, conduct in violation of postal service laws and planning commission regulations, committee found violation by clear and convincing evidence. Count 5, conduct in violation of the Franklin statute, the committee found that conduct was completely covered by the conviction in count 4, and the interpretation of the statute was more properly before the executive and judicial branches. Count 6, conduct in violation of the House Office Building and Commission regulations. We found a violation by clear and convincing evidence. Count 7, conduct in violation of the Purpose Law and Members Handbook. We found a violation by clear and convincing evidence. Count 8, conduct in violation of the letterhead rule. The committee found that was proven by clear and convincing evidence. Count 9, conduct in violation of the Ethics in Government Act and House Rule 26, the financial disclosure provisions. We found a violation by clear and convincing evidence. Count 10, conduct in violation of the Code of Ethics for Government Service relating to Lennox Terrace. The committee found conviction by clear and convincing evidence. Count 11, conduct in violation of the Code of Ethics for Government Service, Clause 2. We found a conviction by clear and convincing evidence. Count 12, conduct in violation of the Code of Conduct, letter of spirit of House rules. The committee found that to be proved by clear and convincing evidence. Count 13, conduct in violation of the Code of Conduct reflecting discreditably upon the House. We found, the majority found that to be proven by clear and convincing evidence on a vote 7-1. I would note that does conclude the deliberations of the Administrative Subcommittee. I would note that our deliberations are covered by Rule 7 of the Committee on Standards of Official Conduct, which prohibit a discussion of our deliberations publicly and require us to keep the confidentiality of our session. I would ask members of the public to respect our obligations relative to the rules. Before asking the ranking member if he would like to make a brief comment, I would just like to conclude by saying that none of the members of this committee are volunteers. This has been a difficult assignment, time-consuming, and we have approached our duties diligently, and that includes every member of this subcommittee. We have tried to act with fairness, led only by the facts and the law, and I believe that we have accomplished that mission. I do give thanks to each of the members who have worked so hard to do the right thing, as well as the staff who have worked extraordinarily hard and many, many hours to present this case to us. With that, I'd like to turn to the ranking member, Mr. McCall, for any brief comments he may have.
Well, thank you, Madam Chair. Just let me say first that, as you mentioned, no one asked for this assignment. Sitting in judgment of a fellow member, a colleague, is a very difficult task, but I believe that you, Madam Chair, and all the members of this subcommittee have handled yourselves in a very nonpartisan, professional manner, and dignified manner, which I hope will restore credibility to the House of Representatives. As you mentioned, Madam Chair, we were able to reach consensus on 12 of the 13 counts, with count 3 being a split vote, 4-4. When we look at count 13, it talks about reflecting credibility on the House and discussing dishonor. I'm hopeful as we move forward with this matter into the next phase that at the end of it, we will be able to begin an era of transparency and accountability, a new era of ethics that will restore the credibility of this House, the People's House. And with that,
thank you. The gentleman yields back, and I would note just technically it was 11-13 because we rolled 5 into 4. I would just like to note the next procedures. We will be meeting briefly just to approve the brief report that goes to the full committee. After we recess from this session, I will be contacting the ranking